thing I don't like is if someone sees that you're going to pass them, and you can easily pass them doing 110 kilometers an hour, I don't understand why they need to accelerate so that they force you to go way above the speed limit now to finish off your pass safely. That's one thing that's always driven me nuts. Yeah, one thing today, man, there should be a lot of bikes out. It is a gorgeous day. Even though it's cloudy, it's not bad. It's actually not too hot. Yeah, no matter what those two guys up front do, I always manage to catch up to them. Also because I'm sure they let me. Yeah, I just saw that fault. And the thing is, I was mentioning to He-Man that on the way here I saw something silver flying off of someone, but no one said they were missing anything, so I don't know. And just now I saw his camera fall off. He's got one of those Sonys, and I think it's his suction cup one. That's one thing I don't trust, is suction cups on a motorcycle. Too much vibration and stuff, so I don't know. I've used a suction cup inside my vehicle, but then again, you know, if it falls, it just hits the dash. R1 saw us, so he knows we're pulled over. And I think it was an omen over there that he dropped his camera, because and there goes Scott chasing a cop with a wheelie. That's pretty funny. Now it's funny how that cop, well, there he is. He's way up front there. And so we got our speed limiter way up front there in the form of an RCMP cop. So no speeding on the way home. This is a nice turn. You don't want to miss it, because then you wind up in there. And there's the cop, so we don't want to catch up to him either, because he's doing speed limit. Yeah, I like this ride. It's always nice and relaxing, and luckily it's not as windy as before. So you gotta like that. was telling these guys that on the way here, some of those curves, I took them a little quicker than I should have, but I know I could have. But I managed to scrape my floorboards. I know they got like a 3/4 inch give. So once it starts to scrape, I've got like 3/4 inches of it bending up. But you don't want to push your luck on that. Because once that 3/4 inch is up, it just lifts your back tire off the pavement. And you're going for a slide. Yeah, these two guys are really cool guys. E-Man and R1 Chronicles. Check out their channel. Scott's pretty cool. He kind of takes other bikers under his wing, you know, and says, okay, let's do stuff, and we just go. And he was super cool. He paid for lunch today. So I said, next time's on me. Except he's trying to go vegetarian, so he had this fish burger thing. It smelled good, but yeah. I like fish, but I like meat more. Sorry. What you see to my left, that's one of those quarries. Because there's a lot of limestone here, they excavate it and actually make concrete. So now, this is good. Luckily she's doing below speed limit, so I'll be able to illegally pass her after the 60-kilometer-an-hour zone, though. There's a couple of Canadian Pacific locomotives. I've been working for them for almost 34 years now. Yes, I am due for retirement. It's one of those weird things where I got almost 34 years of service in, but I'll be 52 this summer, and you can't retire before 55, right? So I got to go in 2016, even though my pension will be paid up way before that. Because the drag is, if some people might think, well, why don't you retire when your pension's paid up in a year? Well, what happens then is, because I'm leaving before 55, I won't be able to extract any funds from my pension till I'm 65. But if I retire at 2016 when I'm 55, I get full pension. So yeah, it's pretty much one of those open and shut cases. You wait it out. And that's it. I still don't get it why some bikers don't wave. It's like, personally, I don't care what kind of wheels you have. They're motorized, they're on the road, you're gonna get away from me. And that's how I see it. Because we're all part of the same group of elite. I call them ground pilots, because there's so many things you need to know and do and constantly monitor while you're riding a motorcycle that it's like you're being a ground pilot. of people don't realize the amount of stuff you need to, the information you need to filter through when you're riding a motorbike. Playing catch up. The thing is, they need a lot less time to pass. Sport bikes react a lot quicker and have a bigger power band up high than a 1500cc cruiser that weighs 850 pounds. And there's my chance. I probably could have dropped the gear there, but I had time. Curious to hear this video to see how much wind noise I pick up, and if you can actually hear me fairly well and the bike. But from what I hear in the helmet, it's gonna have some wind noise. I'll have to figure some stuff out. Scott was warning the other bike that there's cops behind us. It's just one of the cool things people do for each other. See, this area is a lot windier than they go figure. You figure it wouldn't be because it's all full of woods on the left and the right, but no, it's a lot windier. Yes, a cruiser has to slow down a little more than a sports bike on those. Also, because it's my first run on this road this year, and I still don't know if there's any pockets of gravel or loose sand, so until I know it's totally clear, I'm not going to be pushing anything. That's the third big bug that's bounced off my helmet today. We got Scott waving a He-Man up ahead. That was a nice bike with those angel eyes in the front. Gives it that certain look of badassery, you know. Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, you know, I was mentioning to my wife a couple of weeks